This is CES MMA.
Here is the Badass Incorporated Tale of the Tape, Tommy VENTICINQUE versus Rick Rivera. Rivera making his pro debut, weighed in at 169.5 yesterday. Tommy VENTICINQUE from Warwick, Rhode Island, 0-1 in his career. He weighed in at 170 on the nose. Let's send it down to Rick Provost for the official introduction.
This is the Badass Incorporated bout of the evening in our first bout in professional CES MMA this evening. We begin with the blue corner. He weighed in at 169.5 pounds. He's making his professional debut. He hails from Springfield, Massachusetts. He represents Team Gladiator. Please welcome Rick Rivera. His opponent this evening, fighting out of the red corner. He weighed in at 170 pounds. He has a professional record with one fight. Out of Warwick, Rhode Island, he represents TUML. Please welcome Tommy, the Iceman VENTICINQUE. This is three 5-minute rounds in the welterweight division.
All right, we're ready for bout number one here at CES MMA 22. I am Mike Parenti, joined by my broadcast partner, Adam Palazzo. Adam, pleasure having you here.
It's great to be here tonight. An exciting kickoff to a great night of fights.
This one in the welterweight division, you see Rick Rivera in the black shorts with the red, white, and blue. Tom VENTICINQUE in the black with the white lettering. Rivera coming out aggressive early, missed widely with the left hand. Round number 1 of 3. VENTICINQUE looking for a win. He lost his pro debut.
Oh, big takedown.
Nice quick takedown here. Early action in the first 30 seconds. Neither fighter wasting any time. And sometimes those pro debut fighters like Rick Rivera, a little hesitant when they get in there. A little bit of nerves sometimes kick in, but you see no such nerves here for Rivera. He's going right at it from the opening bell.
And it must be tough to prepare for an amateur, though only one fight between the two fighters, but it must be a little bit more difficult when there's not as much tape or habits to study.
It certainly is, and in Rivera's case, he only had 4 amateur fights, and they were spread out over a 4-year period. Lots of inactivity in between.
Right.
So Rivera never really had a chance to get on track. He was 2-2 as an amateur, comes in tonight making his debut. VENTICINQUE briefly flipped over.
Rivera trying to keep control of this fight.
I see Rivera trying to sink it in, but really has no such luck thus far. 3:45 to go in round number 1. VENTICINQUE in a tough spot. And now you see that left arm by Rivera. He's got it somewhat under the chin. VENTICINQUE trying to tuck his chin toward his chest. That's the only way to really block it. And now VENTICINQUE pulling down on that left arm of Rivera. You see Rivera trying to get those legs locked in.
A distinct height advantage here.
Absolutely. Nice job by VENTICINQUE to reverse. Now he gets
using
out.
those legs.
Rivera does have that left arm, or the right arm rather, locked up. VENTICINQUE wants to get his arms free and try to do some ground and pound here. But Rivera is holding on tightly. Now that right arm gets free.
Rivera not in the position he wanted to be in here.
No, this is tough. This is definitely disadvantageous. If VENTICINQUE can get free and drop some elbows, he's going to have a golden opportunity. But Rivera's tough. Good wrist control by Rivera. And now trying to get that right leg around the head. VENTICINQUE misses with a right hand, but he has the right idea, certainly. 2.5 to go in round number 1 in this welterweight battle. Both fighters coincidentally looking for their first pro win. VENTICINQUE lost his debut right here at Twin River last year to Brandon Shagden. He lost by armbar. He was submitted in the 2nd round.
Rivera at this point in survival mode.
Absolutely, really just trying to hold on here, do something to break this hold, maybe reverse it.
Oh, here we go. Spun out a little bit there, but VENTICINQUE on top.
Yeah, now VENTICINQUE gets his back, and this is an even tougher spot. Now you see VENTICINQUE right hammer fist trying to break up that defense. A lot of times the fighters leave their bodies open in that position. Nice takedown. VENTICINQUE trying to sink in the choke.
And you
it
can
looks
see
pretty
Rivera.
deep. Yeah,
Rivera's
Rivera.
wearing down fast now at this point.
Rivera's going to tap. That's going to do it. Tommy VENTICINQUE, rear naked choke victory in round number 1 with 1:43 to go. Huge win for VENTICINQUE. He really needed it after losing his debut. Great job while on his back to reverse. And just took his time. He was patient, and great job by the official as well to leave them in that position, to not break it up, to not stand them up, and allowed VENTICINQUE to go to work. Big win for him. You see his Muay Lao coach, William Sukumta, carrying him around the cage.
Good fight to start tonight, 1 of 10. Big fights. Of course, you mentioned our main event, but I'm looking forward to the John Johnson heavyweight match.
Absolutely, that's going to be a heavyweight war. But for now, these welterweights certainly showed a lot of poise, a lot of action in this opening round. Great job by Tommy VENTICINQUE. And Ray Rivera looked like he was in good shape for a while. He had the early takedown. VENTICINQUE looked a little flustered, but he showed tremendous patience, didn't get panicked, didn't show any signs of nervousness while he was on the canvas. He ends up reversing that hold. We're going to take a look at the replay here and see just how VENTICINQUE got the choke. You see him pull him down right there, and he has that left arm under the chin. At first, you couldn't really tell if it was deep, but you saw the look on Rivera's face while he was down there.
He was gassed, and very aggressive to start the fight was Rivera, but in the end, the victory was not his.
Nice job by VENTICINQUE, fighting out of Team United, of course. He trains with Tom Evans, who's been a staple here on many CES cards, also working with William Sukumta. Great tutelage in his corner, and it showed in the cage as well. So great job by VENTICINQUE. Tough loss for Rivera in his debut. A late bloomer of sorts for Rivera, 29 years old, just making his first fight as a professional, only had 4 amateur fights, so very limited experience, and it showed a bit while he was in there in the cage. VENTICINQUE at times really showed the poise of a veteran while he was on his back. It was real impressive to see how he got out of that, reversed it, and then took control of the fight in the end. So great job all around. We will send it down to our cage side announcer, Rick Provost, for the particulars.
Referee Dan Mergliata steps in and calls a halt to this contest at 3 minutes and 41 seconds of round number 1. The fight is officially stopped, and the winner by TKO, your winner by tap out is Tommy Iceman VENTICINQUE. VENTICINQUE.